Test, test. I don't understand why it does that crap sometimes. The day's not stressful enough. It has to go on frickin'. Guys, if you can't hear me talking right away, can you please say something? I know it's not y'all's fault that it's not working, but I can't tell until somebody says something. Now it's not playing my music. This one, the music? Why is it not playing the music? There we go. Hi June, hi Callie, hi Twister, hi Mudgood, hi Juicy. Oh, Callie did say, I think you're muted. Thank you, Callie. So I've just had a lot going on today. I don't know why it randomly does that sometimes. It's just like, oh no, we're going to disconnect your mic so it doesn't work. It started doing that recently and I don't know why. Well, I use a mixer, right? So it's like it disconnects from the mixer. It's OBS. I'm pretty sure that's like, it resets everything to default. But I have them set up a certain way for a reason, so it doesn't reset to default. I need to connect the bot so y'all can. Oh, it's connected. It automatically connects. How long do you think Danganronpa is left, Callie? Because I did want to try to beat that today, but I had a stressful day. Okay, to just give a quick tidbit on how stressful it's been. I've been in contact with 4 different customer services today. That can give you an idea of how rough it's been. Well, one of them's not really customer service, but it's basically customer service. It was. Yeah, and dealing with one customer service is bad enough. None of them really even impact me that bad. It's more of I'm starting to get pissed of all these really big companies getting away with doing stuff because nobody can do anything about it. Like the VA screwed me over and I've been dealing with it for months because there's no way for me to complain about this person who clearly didn't want to do their job. So they didn't. And all it did was negatively impact me. It doesn't negatively impact them, but there's nobody I can tell that this happened. Like, what do you mean? There should be a way for me to at least at other jobs, you can contact a manager, talk to their boss, something. With the VA, it's like the council. So when I was applying for grad school, right? And they assign you a counselor to decide if they're going to pay for your school and what your plan's going to be and everything. My counselor scheduled me day of while I was working for an appointment. So I canceled the appointment. I was like, hey, I'm busy. I have a lot of stuff going on. If you could please contact me to get appointments scheduled, that would be nice. I didn't hear anything, so I sent an email. I was like, hey, I would really like to get an appointment scheduled. Please, I'm busy. I need to be contacted to schedule an appointment. Please don't just schedule one without contacting me because the times probably won't work. Didn't hear anything. So I tried making phone calls. None of the phone calls were answered. So I sent another email. Finally, 2 days later, my email was replied to, oh, your case was canceled because you didn't make an appointment. What do you mean I didn't make an appointment? I made multiple phone calls and sent 2 different emails. 3 different emails, really. And then, so I've been trying to tell somebody that this person just ignored me and then canceled my thing, so they don't just keep getting away with that with other people. And it's impossible to get in contact. It's been months. There's nobody for me to freaking contact about it. But I'm not going to give up on it either, because they shouldn't be able to just do that to people. It's like, at least have a way for me to contact somebody to tell them that there's an issue here, you know? It's crazy that they can just sit there and take it, especially with the VA. They're just sitting there taking advantage of veterans, right? So they're basically, the way this counselor handled it, she's getting paid to do nothing, and it's just screwing over the veterans that she's supposed to be helping, because she doesn't want to do her job. So she's just like, oh, I can wait the 2 weeks out, cancel it, say they never made an appointment, I'm good. And you can just do that over and over again, not have to actually do any work. And but then there's nobody for me to contact about it. And the people that I've got in contact with keep saying the same thing. They were like, you can reapply if you want, was the first message. And I was like, I don't want to reapply. There was an issue here. They're like, if you have a issue with your decision, you can appeal it. I was like, a decision wasn't made on me. It was canceled. Like, it keeps, this roundabout thing keeps going. And they were like, oh, it was canceled because you didn't make an appointment. I was like, I tried to make an appointment. They're like, if you don't like your decision, you can appeal. It's like, I've told you already, that's not what I'm trying to contact you about. It's crazy. And then I had the freaking gas station double charged me, and I contacted my bank about it. And my bank said, they can't do anything, contact Shell. So I contacted Shell. Shell said, this is not on us, this is on your bank, and hung up the phone. Like, can't even talk to, like, this is not our issue, this is your bank. So then I was on talking to the bank for like 3 hours trying to explain what the problem was. They said it's an authorization hold. I was like, it's not an authorization hold. There's 2 separate charges. There's 2 completely separate charges on my account. It's not like when you get gas, sometimes your card, when you get at the pump, your card will put an authorization hold on the gas to make sure you have enough money to pay for whatever amount of gas you're getting. But it's not 2 charges. I had 2 separate charges. And the bank's like, well, we can't do anything about it. Contact Shell. I was like, I've tried contacting Shell. This is what happened. And they're like, it's just an authorization charge. I'm like, it's not just an authorization charge. It's a second charge. I don't even need the money right now. I'm just tired of these freaking big companies thinking they can just walk all over everybody, man. Pissing me off. And there's nothing we can do about it. What am I supposed to do? I've contacted all the customer services. Like, it's not even... You know how screwed somebody could be? It's $100 authorization hold that I did not make. You know how screwed some people would be if you take $100 from them? Just randomly, without them knowing. For nothing. Like, imagine you're like a DoorDash driver and you need that $100 to be able to like keep your phone on to do DoorDash. And then your phone gets turned off so you can't work because the $100 was taken from you. So then you lose even more money because you're not out there working. Which means that you're not able to pay like your car payment. So then your car gets taken from you and then you really can't work. Like, it seems like it's just $100, but for some people that can, like, it doesn't impact me, that much, but it's still like the fact that they're allowed to do that and there's nothing you can do about it. I have to wait a whole week to actually be able to file a. They said next Wednesday you can file a whatever it's called, a disputes of the transaction. I was double charged at Shell. The gas station charged me twice. And that's after having to deal with all that VA crap earlier today. So it was the stuff with the VA that upset me. But then I had to deal with. And then the bank. So the bank I'm using is the one that I use to get paid from work. Which is the only reason I have it. Because I have two different banks. I have the bank where I get my retirement check and my YouTube checks and stuff go to. And then I have a different bank that just I get paid when for like doing delivery. They just don't. I'm talking about it all. I'm just trying to tell them the issue, and they're just not understanding that. I've had so many banks I've had issues with. SoFi is the only bank that I've had that I haven't had an issue with. I've had issues with USAA, Navy Federal, and now OnePay. Which OnePay, I don't know if I'd even classify them as a bank, to be honest, but the stuff with Navy Federal got so bad, I went into the local branch for Navy Federal, and the lady I talked to in there said, yeah, if I was you, I would just switch banks. The lady that worked for Navy Federal told me that. Yeah, exactly. They're like, it's made so to actually do anything about the issues is so hard that most people won't do anything about it, right? So these companies are allowed to do these things and get away with them because there's nothing, or in the case of the VA, it was a singular person, but they're allowed to do these things and get away with them because there's nothing we can really do about it. Like I've been with the VA, it's been months that I've been trying to deal with this. Most people wouldn't put in the months to make sure that this person is held accountable for what they did or how they handled the situation. So if most people aren't doing it, then they're just getting away with not doing their job and taking advantage of people constantly, which isn't okay. So I'm putting in the effort to get it fixed because with Shell, there's nothing I can really do. I don't think. I've tried both customer services. There's nothing I can do. But the VA, there's other things I can reach out to. So I am trying over and over again with the VA at least. Because at least that was an individual person doing something too. So it's a little more like something could get done rather than me trying to, do something against freaking a corporation. OnePay is owned by Walmart and then Shell. Like I'm not going to make much of a difference. It's just upsetting. With the VA, I think I could at least get this person who was, in my opinion, it seemed like they were just trying not to do their job and still get paid. Obviously I don't know them and I didn't get to talk to them at all, really, except outside of when they finally replied to my emails after they canceled everything, but and they never answered my questions. I was like, why didn't you reply to my emails and stuff? I was like, at least in that situation, I could get them to look into that person and how they handle their job. And that could make a difference. So I'm at least going to continue trying to do that. The other stuff I gave up on because it doesn't really impact me that much. It's just upsetting. And I was already stressed from earlier, so I did a little more than I probably should have. I just decided to switch out the XLR cable finally. This is a cheap one. How did I end up compared to the one that I had? But I mean, if it works, it works. I don't think anybody can really tell the difference, to be honest. I don't know how much it really matters. I'm sorry you have to deal with a neighbor like that, Miss Crazy. At least I don't have that to deal with all the time. That's a more constant thing. Today was just a abnormal day because I decided to frickin' deal with crap. This is why I don't deal with crap. I just let crap happen. Because it's frustrating. My blood pressure gets too high. Callie, are you still here? Okay. I think this will be fun. I'm not even. I was going to buy a new one. How does she? What do you mean? Oh, that's good, Miss Crazy. I was thinking about playing Danganronpa, but if Callie left. It also sucks because I've been on hold with T-Mobile for a very long time. Since 5:20. Okay. I've been on hold with T-Mobile for almost 3 hours.
Danganronpa. Danganronpa.
My on-screen chat not working? Cool. Cool. Can somebody type in chat real quick? There we go. Never mind. It worked. I guess because I wasn't on the scene, it doesn't load. Why does it say new next to the messages? I don't like that. Well, that's something I'll have to look up later. Thank you, Miss Crazy. I can't see it right now. Thank you so much, Miss Crazy. I'm trying to edit the game I'm playing for stream. I feel like I spelled Danganronpa wrong. Danganronpa. Nope, I didn't. I thought I was about to start the trial last time. It could be, but I don't think it would make me walk all the way back there. Usually teleports me. Wait, well, did I get like a... Yeah. Said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. It is Miss Crazy. I started into the black of the monitor. Must have only been a few seconds. To me, it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka. It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long. And there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was a man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
Sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
You want me to accept that? Sayaka was... obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of their life in the school? I accept? What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut off. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now, but only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard, because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. What word did you Google? That's crazy. Oh, Chud. Hey, Brent, how are you? And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Huh? I saw it was me. Possibly, undeniably, me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. And I beat Power World yesterday. But then I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this.
Shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a
Yeah, I
chance
can't.
you
It
may
has to
have
update on
spend
its
the
own,
rest of
Mudkip.
your
I don't.
life here in the school.
Maybe I could reset it, but
Can you accept that?
Yes.
the updates are automatic. Here. I saw they made it so you get Jet Dragons like rockets early with the new update. I said yes.
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Once again, the video cut out. And there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with others. Byakuya. Byakuya Kuchigi? Toko. Hina. Everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in this school forever. And then Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Post Peak Academy, her father, and when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted life within the school, just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up. The modern monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
What is a good thing, Miss Crazy? It looks like we're getting out of service. Oh, what Mickey said. What? It just so happened to break just now?
Too bad.
Now then, when doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. You'd ask them the question and they'd all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a hugely exasperated sigh, but then I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect. Thinking back on it now, at the point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed too obvious to work. Obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or ding dong bing bong.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't
It should work now,
eventually
Mudgut.
end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where.
It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all of our lives will be on the line. Last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. I guess I'm the first one this time. Really, Makoto?
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah. For now, at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like that, she said, Byakuya? Byakuya? They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hira? Silence. It wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like a first class trial.
You called for me and so I appear. I'm on
I saw
fire.
slang on my sir is so wonderful, so cool, so hot. My loins are ablaze. Listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it. Okay.
My beautiful scissors.
With my sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Where am I? No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Ooh, is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy guts faces, I see.
Well now,
Okay, well then, let's begin.
thrills,
Final class trial is gonna be
chills.
slathered in pitch black despair, climaxing sorrow.
that's fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm very in good standing, you know.
I
being
If there was a
right
Mr.
now.
Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today,
And I'll make
I'm
sure everyone
feeling
watching at home knows that the spare is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure. Let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared.
In the
Whatever.
name of my family.
This will be over in no time. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. Momoa and the others followed. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the
Hey.
elevator. They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
However,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so. The final one.
however,
Hey, Nada. At the class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
So
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyokyo was aboard the elevator. I started making my way towards the opening. Step after step, that gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally on steady legs. Passed the threshold and stood on the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper still. Deeper and deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later? I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site. What do you think? Isn't it just a perfect background for deciding a person's fate? It's the long awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. And I'm gonna sit it in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat. Well then, let's begin.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule. So listen up! If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win! But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not! Bears never go back on their word!
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling
It's nice to not have to
okay?
read it all.
Is the mastermind only one person?
Hmm?
Don't bother. I already know the answer. You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me! I'm right, aren't I?
Heroes.
I knew it!
How long is this trial?
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to
Evidence that proves every.
What? This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Okay, it's gonna be the group photo.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you?
I have evidence.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves every.
What? This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Ah, there's too many words. I can't click fast enough. This is so annoying. Okay.
You guys have all been working. I have evidence.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves every.
What? Wait, this doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
How am I supposed to click it? There's too many things in the.
You guys have all been working.
I have evidence.
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves every.
What? This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Exactly.
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
I figured as much, in which
You have a
case.
picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
This one too, it's just like I thought.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
How is he so stupid?
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap? A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
But I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is...
I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Why was there a big fish in the pool?
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen,
Listen, can I see everyone's group photos one more
photo,
time?
It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Yakia's picture. Hina's picture. Kira's picture. And mine. There's something strange about all of this. Something I can't quite pin down. Something.
Can you just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No, I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah, I don't remember ever taking a picture like that. So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either.
Just mostly just watching a movie.
Is that really enough
It's a
to be
reaction.
absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
There might be some other reason. A terrible reason. But entirely horrifying reason. It's gonna be about the video. Okay. I don't know what word it wants. Can we go with M? Nope. It's not gonna be A. Amnesia.
Now I understand. Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult type story?
Yeah,
It's true though.
all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural they wouldn't, believe me. Believe it. But no matter how much they refuse it, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. I think it's gonna be the interview DVD.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
No, that's wrong. Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean
I mean all of us, including you.
you lie? I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
To be
Living,
honest,
breathing
I
amnesia.
have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed, we only have one path in front of us.
Then, we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
Why is he admitting that? Wouldn't it help him to not
And
admit
this
this
isn't
stuff?
like some normal kind of memory loss.
He doesn't have to lie, he can just not answer.
You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time. How could someone just steal our memories?
That is kind of...
Now? Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains? Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The
Yakuya.
interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
You mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
Yeah. The one who killed the murderer. Oh, I missed it because I looked away. It was they were talking for so long. I thought I was gonna keep going. I don't remember this part. Dang it! It's been so long since I played.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything.
That much I'm sure of.
when you think about it, is the mastermind really here?
Of course, they have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Exactly.
I think the hidden room is.
Mastermind is probably a million miles away.
It's not that one. Okay.
Shoot!
So who did it? Whoever did it is the same one who's behind that much.
But when you...
Is the mastermind...
Of course, they have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Dang it. That was where it's supposed to click.
Exactly. You're just the mastermind is probably a because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
So who did it?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure.
When you... Is the mastermind...
Of course, they have to be here somewhere.
How's that not it?
Shoot!
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything.
For this
That much
one?
I'm-
When you... Is the mastermind...
Of course, they have to be here somewhere.
I don't understand again.
Shoot!
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you... Is the mastermind...
Of course, they have to be here somewhere.
I have no idea. I don't know.
Shoot! Is this... I refuse to give up yet!
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
It doesn't make
When
sense
you
for.
think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course. They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the master of the mastermind is probably a million miles away. Because masterminds always lurk off in the
I don't
background.
know.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here?
Of course, they have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Is it here somewhere for the final answer?
You're just the mastermind is. Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
So who did it?
Whoever did it is that much I.
But when you... Is the mastermind...
Of course, they have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Exactly. You're just the mastermind is probably a million miles away.
No, I don't know. I have no idea then.
Shoot!
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything.
I've tried like all the. I have no idea.
Shoot!
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is
That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really...
Of course, they have to be here somewhere.
Shoot!
We're gonna lose again. I don't know what the.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you is the mastermind.
Of course, they have to be.
What makes you so...
Exactly.
Is it this?
The mastermind is probably a million miles
No.
away.
Oh no.
Shoot!
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything.
Shoot!
What, Miss Crazy? I failed again.
I refuse to give up yet.
That's not one of the... Okay. That doesn't help me here, Miss Crazy.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you is the mastermind.
Of course, they have to be here somewhere.
That doesn't work. I don't know what the answer is.
Shoot!
I don't understand.
So who did it? Who killed her?
The handbook.
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind that much I'm sure of.
But when you is the mastermind.
Of course, they have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Exactly. You're just making the mastermind is probably a million miles away.
Shoot!
I don't know the answer, man.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind that much I'm sure of.
But when you is the mastermind.
Of course, they have to be here somewhere.
Shoot!
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's
Wait,
behind
have I not tried everything now?
that much
Oh,
I'm
this
sure
one I
of.
haven't tried.
But when you is the mastermind.
Of course, they have to be.
What makes you so...
Exactly. You're just the mastermind is probably a million miles away.
There's one other option I
Because
think I have.
masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
So who did it?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything.
What have I not tried? I feel like it should be the control room on the last one, but it's
Who
not.
killed her?
Whoever did it is that much I'm.
But when you is the mastermind.
Of course, they have to be.
What makes you...
Exactly. You're just the mastermind.
This is what I thought it was.
Probably a
Why is it? It didn't work before. Okay, whatever. I tried that already.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
That's the first thing that I
In the back of
tried.
the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, they're also...
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Host Academy since the killing game began are those 16 students.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, it's not me! I blame Makoto!
What? Why me?
'Cause it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed!
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right.
There's
What
only
more
one
is there
person
to
it could
talk
be.
about?
If you want something to talk
I don't think it's
about,
any of them. I think
there might be one thing.
how everybody died was obvious except for one
We
person.
haven't
So
fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different.
Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
I'm gonna go see. I need some water. I'm gonna go see. Area's good. My roommate was doing something in there before. Yeah, still not clear. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Yeah, because they stored the body after it.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago. So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days? If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm pretty sure I know who the killer
Because-
is.
Because she had
Only
all
one person
those
makes
wounds
sense to
before
me.
she ever came here.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know,
You're wrong.
she denied me
No, I'm pretty sure I know who it is, Brent.
before I could even say
It's not one of the
anything.
people in the trial currently either. Somebody who died pretty early on.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
Wasn't she the second death? Was there? I think there were two people working together, and it allowed them to
Mukuro
fake
was
one of
the
their
ultimate
deaths.
Soldier. She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
You didn't.
Why didn't it?
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier. She must have been in a hunt. So, when you, obviously, she got all those wounds in battle.
What do you mean? Yeah.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Mukuro was. She must have
Uh,
been.
I think it's Junko, by the way. I'll just say it. I don't think it's a spoiler.
Obviously, she got all those.
No, that's wrong.
Junko, whatever her name was. The girl who Monokuma killed.
Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the
That's the only one that
headmaster's
makes
room
sense to
said as
me.
much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school. In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any
Interesting.
better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence.
That's just crazy.
The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Nice. Mukuro's fatal injury has been added to the truth bullets.
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
Why were
That's
her and
exactly what
Junko
it
working
means.
together is what I want to know. And then why would
When we
Junko
found
kill
her
her?
body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
It has to be Junko, right? It's the only
So
murder
then,
that could have really been
what about
faked,
the little matter of what happened last night?
with the trial still being valid.
Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
Any other one who attacked me, I can't think of anyone else.
I got it! The one who attacked me was the true
I'm pretty
mastermind.
positive I know who it is.
When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me. But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in. Let's start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption. You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
Even if I didn't see their face. If you compare what we know about Mukuro to the masked attacker. This is what, Halucia? It should be obvious.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba!
You're wrong.
How did
Even
I?
without see, there's another part of the.
Oh?
And is it the right?
Or the left hand?
Maybe the right foot. Or
Oh, it's-
perhaps the left foot. Or could it be the hips?
It's a hand thing, right?
You never saw their. So you can't have. I'm
Telling you now.
It was Muku. You're wrong. There's another part of the. Oh? Is it the or the left?
Maybe
I think it's the right hand.
foot.
Oh. Which hand was it?
Shoot.
This is too many options.
You never saw their face, so you can't have any idea who is under the. I'm telling you
Oh, it's
now,
this on the right
it
hand, I
was
think.
Mukuro equals
You're wrong. There's another
I think it's this
part
one
of
on
the-
there.
Oh,
Is it the
The right hand.
It's not the right hand, it's the left hand.
Shoot.
I've failed so many times in this trial.
I refuse to give up.
I can't remember which hand it was. I could have sworn she was laying this way and the tattoo was on this side.
You never saw it.
so you can't have any idea who.
I'm telling you.
That's what I'm gonna
now,
try, Miss
you're
Crazy.
wrong. There's another part of the. Oh, is it the
Or the
Left hand.
That's the wrong answer?
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any. I'm telling you
Maybe it
now,
was the
you're
file.
wrong. There's another part of the. Oh, is it the
Or the left hand. Shoot.
You never saw it, so you can't have. I'm telling you now. You're wrong. There's another part of the. Oh, is it the or the
Left hand.
Not that one either. What the heck is it?
Shoot.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any.
I'm telling you now.
You're wrong.
Even without seeing their face.
There's another part of the. Oh, is it the
Or the left hand.
What is it? Oh, just a little.
Shoot.
You never saw their face, right?
so you can't have. I'm telling you now. You're wrong. There's another part of the. Oh, is it the
Or the left hand. Shoot.
Ah.
I refuse to give up yet.
There's no way I can finish this tonight if I keep getting. The only thing I haven't tried are the feet, which is just
you never saw their face.
not gonna be
so
the feet,
you can't
right?
have. I'm
Telling you now, it was
Mukuro Ikusaba. You're wrong. There's another part of the. Oh, is it the
right hand. Or no.
What was that? I don't know how that one makes sense.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir.
That was the whole
In
point
other
of doing the
words, a
file, because the
wolf
file
tattoo.
told us there was a tattoo.
But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah, we were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
Except she fought him off.
Oh, no snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh? Show me what?
Oh, the scars
What
on
do
her
you
hands.
think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
But before anyone could say anything, finally shows her hands. Coco was removing her glove.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It's more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Coco seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on.
My scars should suffice as proof. Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
I'm gonna start playing music on my TV.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet, because if you haven't noticed, the
I know, Miss Crazy.
circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed
I got
a
plenty
good
of
while
time
before
left.
this morning.
Got a couple hours.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just
It was in the
store it
cooler.
somewhere?
In the coolers.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden. That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue, so it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
Proof that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden would be the tarp.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says bio.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
I wish I could speed up the
Made
talking.
everything sound so amazingly consistent.
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
One person was missing.
La la la, I can't.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
The consistency in the lab, biolab could you have been talking
Hey,
about?
by the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What
One thing.
What do you think? I'm talking about your family.
What?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still
And who?
okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Oh, Monokuma. Yeah, I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. Oh crap.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? 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 What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? 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 What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
Dang it, man.
I refuse to give up yet!
I hate the rhythm game, man. I think I've only gotten through one of these ever without failing it.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? 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 What? What do you want?
Why is it not reloading?
Are you sure about this? 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 What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this?
I'm not gonna be able to beat this. I might be screwed. It changes the tempo on me at the same time, but it's...
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? 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 What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? 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 What? What do you want? I'm not listening.
I don't know how that won it, but okay.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? Are you
I don't understand what just happened.
I'm not listening.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Are you sure about this? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? I'm not listening.
No! I'm trying to click it, but it let me freaking... I don't want to have to do this again. Oh, I hate this, man. I freaking despise rhythm games.
I refuse to give up yet.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? 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 What? What do you want?
What do you mean I'm missing? No, I don't have any bullets.
Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? Are you sure about this? I'm not listening.
Has to be this one, right? No. No, I don't want to.
That's impossible.
Reload.
Are you sure about this?
I really don't want to have to do this again. I'm gonna freaking lose it, man. Which one is it?
I'm not listening.
This should prove it.
Okay, it's the light. Why is it the lights?
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is...
Oh, the lights being on the containers. I get it.
What do are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in. And there were only 9.
Thank you, Miss Crazy.
Why does that matter?
I forgot that that's what
Gotta
it meant
give
by
me
the lights.
bite-size version here, man.
Because I did that like over a week ago. You know, I forgot the number.
Shoot!
And I just lost.
I refuse to give up yet. The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that,
I don't need to listen to this all again. What did I say? I don't remember what the right answer is. It would be 10 lights, right?
I got it.
I thought I said 10 lights last time. Sakia died first. Junko didn't actually die, if I'm guessing right. Leon was third. Hero's fourth. Mondo was fifth. Taka and Hyphen were 6th and 7th. Celeste was 8. Sakura was 9. The victim number 10 was Makuro. So 10 people in
in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
No.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may
Junko.
very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost.
How are they so
How
stupid?
can the number of victims...
You said there are less bodies than murders. The explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? Stop being so stupid. Oh.
Shoot!
Which one was it saying then?
I got it!
This doesn't make sense.
What about if the same person was killed twice?
Huh? Killed
Oh.
twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far,
It was
but one of the victims may have been murdered.
the way
And they
Junko
murdered
died. They
again.
did die. They just made the... Okay. now I get
Murdered
it.
and murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still, something like that.
I get it now.
Easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It
The
was Mukuro. of
Mukuro.
course.
Yeah.
Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba,
She was killed
she
as
was killed as
Junko.
someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found
And
it
that's
in the
why it had all the wounds on it, because she got stabbed through all different directions.
That's crazy talk. She was
So I'm
someone
pretty
else?
sure I am
Come
right
on.
now.
Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Yep.
Nothing's gonna become obvious because Kyoko's totally delusional. Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima?
Dang it, that's not the right. That's the right person.
Shoot! Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima?
Which answer is it?
Shoot!
I'm pretty.
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka, Junko Enoshima, Leon Kuwata,
Chihiro, Mondo, Kiyotaki Fumi, Celestial, or maybe... No,
there's no way
Anyone was murdered twice!
That's the only thing I can think of.
Who is this? Was it
Junko Enoshima?
There we go.
No, that's wrong. Junko. Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Then the similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
Then it's really true?
No, Harley Quinn's already in
Junko
anime,
is the same
Gloria.
person? Wait, so then... Yeah, what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
Because there's Suicide Squad
We
Isekai
already know the answer to that.
in anime.
It's Mukuro. She's still alive. She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died.
I don't think that's right.
So Mukuro is still alive. She's
Because the
gotta be.
tattoo, right?
Total silence. Then I'm
Mukuro alive. The one still alive is Mukuro. But can we really believe it?
the body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's So the
Mastermind's true identity!
What do you say, Monica?
The body it
Wasn't Mukuro!
No, that's wrong. No,
I know, Miss
the
Crazy. I
body
just
we
missed it.
found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The
Thank you,
body's
Miss Crazy.
appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that course.
How close to the end am I?
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Somebody's made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. Only one person it could be is Junko.
Here's my answer. Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation. But we saw her get impaled. She died right...
Twins?
If Junko
Or are they
were
just...
still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mentioned it. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check her pulse. Like I did in the movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything to say, she was gone. I did check absolutely, and I can say for sure.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Huh?
No.
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up
Here's
that
That's
easy.
all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could Junko have survived? I checked her, she was dead, I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? If it wasn't Junko but somebody else entirely? Maybe she used some sort of trick? Duplicate? Has to be duplicate, right? Can I get D again? I missed the D. I need the D. Give me the D. No, I need the D. It's not D? Oh. I don't know what the word is though. What's the word?
I refuse to give up yet.
I thought it was going to be duplicate. Like the letters lined up that were there. I just looked at the letters. D-U-P-L-I-C-A. Wouldn't have worked. Oh, and replica, replicate, no, replica. It's I, right? Wait, huh? Replica. Eh? I hate this game. It's just guessing.
I refuse to give up yet.
Replica wouldn't work the number of letters. Replicate doesn't work because the number of levels. Letters. Oh, it's replaced. I was just trying to figure it out, Miss Crazy. Thank you.
Now I understand. That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Switched places?
That's right.
I'm gonna go check if I can get in the kitchen yet. I'm gonna go fill up my water. I'll be back. Oh, it's nice to get water. That's right before Spheres could kill her. Just
Specifically,
someone else.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing.
It's the only
but
thing that makes sense.
That had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
No.
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even
I have to be close to
done
being
that?
done, right?
Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
Ninjutsu.
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
There has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain they have switched.
I got it! The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Why would Mukuro have been okay with letting her kill her though?
Hold on. So you're saying the Junko we first met was actually Mukuro all along?
Then we'd already met her?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
But why?
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup in the very
I'm just
beginning?
confused about why Makuro
If that's
and Junko
true,
would have
it
switched
was
in the
quite
first
an
place.
elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because
Well-
the two of them were working together.
Yes, I get that, but why would they not? Why would it just not be Mukuro?
the
Mukuro in class.
ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter. I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. I don't know what the answer is. This? No.
Shoot!
No.
Shoot!
I don't think the photo hides her identity. I thought the same thing for a second, but yeah, it doesn't.
Shoot!
Is it this one?
Shoot! Shoot!
I have no idea. Just gonna have to guess them all.
I refuse to give up yet. Two of them. What?
I don't. Why does it make me listen to all this again? I tried that one already, Miss Crazy. No, Brant, there's one person missing from each. We already know that. We've already done that part. Stop making me go through all this again. Okay. Tried that one. It's not going to be places to check. I tried that one. It's not going to be tarp. I tried that one. It could be that one. I don't think it's that one. None of these other ones really. None of them make sense, really. I tried the injury. It could be the DVD, but I don't see why. Let's try it. It is the DVD.
While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
I get it now. He unplugged it before we got to see Junko's. It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Of course, meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oopsie, looks like I broke out of service. I'm tapping the brake just now. Nothing. When does no failure can strike a new. So yeah.
You made sure I couldn't finish.
I totally
watching the
forgot about
video.
that.
And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
No, it wasn't a fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated the power outage. And that's not the only time they tried to hide Junko's identity. The mastermind tried to cover up one of their piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that. What's the other piece of evidence? Ah, crap. It's this again. No.
Punishment is waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about? waiting for you. I'm not listening. What are you even talking about? Punishment is waiting for you. That's impossible!
Ah.
Are you sure about this? What are you even talking
Is it the
about?
photo here? Oh, that's what you meant, Brent. I get what you meant now, Brent.
That's impossible!
This should prove it. The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Uh-oh.
I noticed it just a little while ago.
That's
when
why
we
he
were
wanted
all
to see all the
comparing
photos at the beginning.
we got. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
What's so unusual about them?
The unusual circumstance come to all these pictures. Oh, Junko's. That's what you meant by Junko's like facing away or slightly. Okay. I get what you meant now, Brent. Sorry.
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko. Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
I
Xanadu.
believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she died. And the real Junko.
I want to know why, though. I don't
Still
understand
alive.
why.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game.
Why did they switch?
She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait! Hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything, right now.
Is that the storybook thing? Yep. I don't know what this is going to be. It's not these. I don't think. Is it this? Oh, it can't be that one either, right? What is this one? Yeah, I'm gonna do the rest of them because I don't know what that one is yet. I hate these. Is it? It's one of these? Is it this one? And then I don't know. This one's this. Okay, I think this one's wrong. I think it's this one. Maybe, or no. This. This. I think it could be that. This. I don't know what the ending one is then. Is it just this?
Here's exactly what
I
happened.
don't know. I don't think I got this. I think the first one's wrong even.
We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko.
It was right, okay.
The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba. But it wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima.
I got it right again.
Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side. Meanwhile, she wanted
Did I get this
us all to think
backwards?
Mukuro was still alive, and
Yeah. That's the only thing that could be right, is that it was backwards. Then I don't think this next one is the knife. Wait. Oh, no. I see what it is. It's this one here, this one here, this one here.
the
Pretty sure
killer
that's it.
is you! Meanwhile, she wanted us all
I think
to
I got
think
it.
Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Yep. That's wrong. I thought that was her catching her. So I guess it's this one. Then this one.
The killer is you! Meanwhile, so she put on a mask.
Didn't they
and then
create
attacked
Waluigi for Mario Tennis?
After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body.
So they
This
did
was all
create
to
him.
make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Is this actually going to end the
Finally,
trial?
by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko Enoshima. That's the whole story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something.
Hello,
How
Bella.
long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over? Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case? Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
That's Junko's real
You
voice.
swear your fealty to us. We will reward you with half of the entire world. We've even
Yeah, that's
drawn
true,
up the
Bella.
deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking. Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
This is the mastermind piece. The real Junko Enoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It
Nice,
was
Bella.
like I
Are you
was
gonna
stuck
get the
in
games to play them?
purgatory. Or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
No, I do remember seeing it. Sure, I've seen her too somewhere. What was it?
I got it! That's right! It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it!
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far, huh?
So I was right.
Nice, Bella.
Then what you told
Why are you
me
watching that
remained
one and not
all
this
when
one?
This all began.
I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Oh, well, of course. Those are totally Photoshop. Yeah, you know, edited to hell? Okay. Yeah, I know it's Danganronpa too.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista. Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Twins?
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship. The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima! And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the Ultimate Despair!
Whoa! She's a totally different person now.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself. But if you're twins, why do you have different last names? Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
But if she was your twin, that means you
Killed
killed
your
your
own
own
sister.
sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain. For my
What
plan
the
to
heck?
work,
She changed up
someone
again.
had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes. The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family, leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities: atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive. It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with
Atrociously.
the rest of society. Meanwhile, my
Oh, legs are
ultimate
cold.
fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
I've never been a stickler for following
Nice,
a plan
but-
to the
but-
letter, you know? If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So, I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal.
Yep.
Just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
What? Huh? Wasn't supposed to. Why me?
So, you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret. So you just murdered your own sister?
It's pretty
and
much
didn't
your
think
reaction
anything
stream
of it?
again.
That's not true at all. We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
Huh?
Killing my precious sister with my own two hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair. It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister.
Good night, Miss
and
Crazy.
only as an
Thanks for helping out.
example to
Glad to
someone
see you
else.
around.
She
Sleep
must
well.
have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her.
Yeah, I know,
Super
Miss Crazy.
jealous.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Turning your own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Cause on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood. Huh? Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating!
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries.
The bug flying around.
And then we'll have our victory!
I can't wait!
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean... I got it! It must have something to do with our entrancing exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all grippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Back to what Monica once told us. The memories that were stolen from us. Well, they must be related.
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
They were all
So
true.
you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question. Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
This one no one gave us for the first murder. Creeping connections.
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill, but still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
For a second motive, the motive theme was... What was the second one? No, I don't remember what the second one was.
Shoot. I got it! It was our past, right?
Was that the
Hey, Makoto got it right
like
again!
revealing the
That
secrets?
time, the theme was... Embarrassing memories and secrets!
Yeah, it was that one. Yeah.
And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
It was greed, right?
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again! Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction!
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Blackmail. Betrayal?
Shoot! I got it! In
She
her
was being
case,
blackmailed.
It was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships, secreties are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist
We
in
haven't seen this one in a
world.
while.
In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other. Bringing this is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours?
Because she's talking in that accent.
Weren't we
Hello?
discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories.
I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Hopefully be finishing this up quickly. Hopefully this is about done. What I'm trying to say is that state of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put
Trying to
so
make us
much
all
effort
big.
into
There's only
creating
like a couple
hope in
avatars,
order
isn't
to
there?
feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Huh? Really? Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing.
It's so
I'd
long
like for
for
you
no
to
reason.
see the outside world.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
The world is
So
in
something
total
really did happen
destruction.
out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there? Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then,
Open sesame.
Open sesame!
Open sesame.
Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way
Anxious,
back
that's
into.
me. Why is it all Monokuma? Oh, is that the mascot of that group?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
The whole thing
That
is insane.
world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class trial! Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy confusing video you showed us,
It won't let me.
I
Oh,
don't
there we go.
understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean,
I don't know what this
telling us
is.
to remember. What am I supposed?
Nobody can remember anything.
No, that's wrong. Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
What?
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her? No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
She immediately stays.
It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer.
Friendly neighborhood serial.
She just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen.
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but... Of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know? Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening. But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that,
What happened
darling.
to the world?
Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world.
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway, so the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
What happened? Oh, it's the same option no matter what.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
But
Hi, Princess. How are you?
Yet.
I already talked about it. I've talked about it at the beginning of the stream, Princess.
Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Thank you for saying I'm your favorite streamer. Yeah, I just talked about it for the first 30 minutes of stream.
Totally annihilated.
It was just a rough day.
What
I
the
don't
hell
like
are you
going on
talking
today.
about?
I
It's
can
nothing like
confirm that
serious
his
or anything.
entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes.
Sounds good, Bella.
And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the
What was the
ultimate
thing that
apple of
destroyed the world?
progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago.
It's an interesting game.
I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
This is the end of the game, Princess, so you're gonna get some spoilers
If
now.
I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
You might be lagging. I don't think anybody else has been.
Now, answer us. Answer
I don't think
with
stream's
all your
lagging.
heart and soul.
How are we
Yeah,
supposed
stream
to
shouldn't be.
answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. If that's what Yuka says is true, the first came here 2 years ago. But the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. So the memories she took from us.
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. Nope. No, no, no. Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life? That's not possible!
I don't want to believe it, but I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it.
Years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
Everyone's so conflicted.
Dang it, I was trying to figure out which it is.
2 years worth of
I think it's
memories.
this.
I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Wizza, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak. But somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hero, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2
Sorry, I'm
years of
working on
missing
something right now
memories.
since it's playing on, so I'm listening still.
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human
They're not saying
history.
what the event is.
Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
Explaining stuff is boring.
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
I just want to be done
Figure
now.
out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Where our memories come apart? Is she talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories?
I got it! The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day.
I don't have that much time. What am I supposed to do?
When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall.
Okay, Callie.
When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange...
Wow!
You still have enough spirit to keep talking, huh? So I don't know how
Much
it...
about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing, and your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey! 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos...
You were all such close, and it was all so you could escape it.
This is just repeating the same thing so
You're
much,
the one
and
who
it's
set things up
annoying.
to be like this.
I love you.
I want to
all
just
so
explain the
much.
story, and it's saying the same thing
What?
over and over again.
Once you're
Y'all already
school
knew
life
each other.
here,
Y'all already knew each other. Y'all already knew each other. Y'all
Constant.
already knew each other.
It's
Yeah, you've been
only
saying that for an
natural
hour.
that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair.
What was there? All mankind.
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just... Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your life.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity.
Does it explain what the event
biggest,
was?
most awful, most tragic event.
The tragedy.
All too soon, the world's days of peace came. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro.
They're the ones who destroyed
Was
the
it
world?
some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
They're dragging
Okay.
this on too long.
So let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then something super neat happened. Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once. So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter. That's right. It was transformed into a shelter. Ah, I said it twice.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
The headmaster. Where's your...
I got it! Could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to say that we were willing to live in this.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agree.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake. It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to, and thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You only let us live so we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
I do want to know how they were able to take over the
This was
world.
so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
The mastermind did to show everyone in the Elsa world that was I can't figure out what the word is. Havoc. What? It's not Havoc? I don't know what the word is.
I refuse to give up yet.
This makes it take so much longer. Just play the... I don't have time for this, man. It's so late already. I don't know what the word is. Why is it not giving me my H's? H-I? This... I don't hate it. Hasik. I don't know what the frick. Somebody help me, please. Hijack. What is it hijacking? This doesn't even make sense to the prompt.
Now I understand. You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
She already took over the world. She's not hijacking the airwaves.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious? But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take?
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, you solved the mystery, but despair at the
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless,
That's what I'm saying,
react?
Bella. It repeats the
What
same
would you
things a
do?
lot over and over again. It's not well written
See?
at all.
Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Who's full of despair?
Not
That's...
to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
And think about it.
Brent, you're a little far
You
behind.
chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us! I'll do anything! Just help me!
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding.
Stop saying the same thing 100 times.
No
Somebody
argument,
needs to make
no
a version of this game
understanding.
with all the
What
freaking
better definition of
repetitiveness cut out.
ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on.
That'd be nice.
You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself, so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. If so,
Are you swell? You better trust me.
Well, I refuse for this sake
It's
of
the same thing over and over again. I'm skipping.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you.
And that's all it
That's
Say what? Hell yes!
No! This isn't, it's murder! Play, you stole our memories. Invented reason, it's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must. But we
Stop
don't have much
repeating
time
the
left
same
to
thing
keep up
over
this
and over,
banter.
please.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule. Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
You guys so full of hope, I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry, I won't.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
It's okay.
Who would vote
Nobody
against
would
Hope?
actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
What?
You mean
We
just...
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only
Yeah, we know what the
are you
outside world's like.
saying? So no matter what,
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all. So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment.
What?
Do you mean to say?
You'll execute one of us,
I
and I
get
get
to
to decide who's
decide.
gonna have to suck it down.
Makoto! Yep.
me?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble.
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the
Yes, you said that already.
What? Has your don't you have
No!
It's okay. It would.
It's so...
What?
Just let us vote.
The headmaster's only wish was that all of you... That's why he tried to... The least you can do...
Chioka,
one person's despair is enough.
So...
no, we're not gonna lose!
so boring. Well, that's
Just
fine.
let me
it's
vote.
time for the final vote. And you're...
Wait, what am I supposed to be? Why is this a thing
We
again?
won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy. By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here
Is thanks to the air. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all of you will have to go into the world outside.
Does
So,
anybody know the
why don't you
answer
just
here?
die?
I don't have time to keep wasting on it.
We won't give up as long as there's hope.
We'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end. By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. If I die, in other words,
I'm about to
communal
lose and
life
have to
you've
go through everything again.
all of you will have to go into the world outside.
I just don't. This is so long, but I
So,
can't.
will you just
There's
die?
so little left now that I can't do a whole nother stream of it. I'm gonna frickin'. Just let me finish the game. This is. The ending of this game is awful. The rest of the game's fun. The ending of this game is genuinely bad.
I refuse to give up yet. We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the
Thank you
end
for
of
being so
hope
slow,
we could
game.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all of you will have to go into the world outside. So, will you just die?
We won't give up as long as
There's hope. We'll never give
This
up.
is so bad.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope Speak Academy.
Do I just copy the word hope and then
The only
shoot it all
reason
down?
is thanks to the air. If I die,
The only other
in
option
other
I think I have.
the communal life you've all of you will have to go into the world outside. So, will you just die?
we won't give up as long as
There's hope.
we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
Don't lose hope now.
All
Okay,
my
that looks like it's
fortune
it.
But to live, being so evil. I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
And the
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air.
Don't lose hope now.
And
We won't give up as long as
There's hope. We'll never
give up.
if I were to die, that would be the end.
And the
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've
Don't lose hope now. We won't give up as long as
There's hope.
we'll never give.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
And the
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've I can keep on living. All of you will have to go into the world outside.
Don't lose hope now.
What's the matter? You're not actually. But I.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
And the
By the way, the only reason is thanks
It's
to
just
the
so long and so
If I die,
repetitive.
In other words, the communal
The ending's
life
just bad. This doesn't make sense to add at
you
this
will
point of the
have to
game.
go into the world outside.
I already said I would claim the mess.
So, will you just die?
Don't lose hope now.
The rest of the game's pretty good. I don't like the. There's certain parts of the trials I don't like at all, but
So I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. Just because we don't actually know anything.
Does that mean we can't understand? Could that be? No matter, never mind, Makoto. I don't think you're down with it because of you were good luck or bad luck. Different reason. You came here to bring us.
You came here to confront despair without ever. And if that's true,
The ultimate hope.
could call you.
What the hell are you?
The ultimate hope has been added to a truth bullet section of your handbook.
So uncool.
You know what? There's another.
Your stupid faces.
I have to have that as a bullet,
Makes
so
you sad.
that means there's more.
You suck. So uncool.
This part of the game sucks too. The rhythm games. They don't make any sense to it, and they throws it in again now.
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair. I just love despair. You suck. So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
Suffer from despair. No, no.
I hate this. I want to punch a hole through my screen. Rhythm games freaking suck.
I refuse to give up yet.
You suck. So uncool. You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
You suck. So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless.
Reload.
Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
Suffer from despair. No, no. You suck. So uncool. You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
You suck.
Reload.
So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross.
Despair into tomorrow. Despair into your
Hope keeps on going. I refuse to give up. Because all I have
I think this is all predictable. So I have hope. You don't have hope. We're gonna keep pushing forward. Oh, it's over. I don't care.
It looks like we've reached the end.
We just
Think I
gotta
may
pull the lever.
Good. I'm
Let's put an end to these trials with our own hands.
The hell?
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko. I lost. I lost me? No way. I can't be. You still don't accept it? Even though the Sphere herself is vulnerable to onslaught of Sphere, it would seem. But there's no use to trying to fight it now. Well, that's just...
Totally the best! So this is despair.
We came to school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it. To come this far and fail at the very end?
True
It's the most ultimate despair. Oh, what are you talking about?
Now
But you see, I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's my first and last colossal despair. Here at the moment of death, to have the chance to taste the highest grade despair, the utter failure of my dreams. I am hopelessly happy right now. Was she enjoying this? Anyway, so are we prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way. Okay, I'm skipping this. We're not going to kill. Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair. Because we decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over at his side. Everyone? You said this despair is contagious as any disease. The same is true as hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko. Oh, stop it. I hate these faces you're making. These awful looks cause me nothing but pain. Fine, let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin on my nose, but just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. Okay. Shut up. I'm almost done. Because of all this punishment time, do you really intend to go through with this?
Stop. How many? Don't get in my.
Her punishment should be to live.
So this is how the despair of even a tenth of this despair. I want. Okay.
Do this.
I've reserved an extra. Let's give it everything we've got.
Punishment time. Junko has been found guilty. Time for this punishment. Ultimate punishment. Cool. Don't care. The 1,000 blows. Cage of death. Oh, she combine all of them? They save her. Oh, wait. It would be more of a punishment for her to not be able to. Okay, whatever. I skipped a decent amount. I feel like we missed nothing. And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial, Junko escaped the despair. Life is Hope Peaks Academy. It was over. Ultimate pain, ultimate honor, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death. The end. Your shit don't come. Is it not technically? Why would why did it give me the options? But even after saying it was all over, like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything, that wasn't the kind of ending we wanted for us. That's one extra shit. The air purifiers turned off. It's like Junko said, it shut off immediately. That was the only difference. I'm gonna do this. Attach it to another stream and just read the epilogue because I don't feel like reading all that right now. I'll be live tomorrow. Maybe we'll read the epilogue tomorrow and then go on to play whatever I plan on playing tomorrow. Pokopia is kind of what I was looking at playing tomorrow. So I'm going to go get some food though. I need to something. My anxiety's been bad today. If you want to know what was wrong, you can watch the beginning of the stream. I talked about it a little bit. But I'm sorry.